Thousands of immigrants and refugees. Police in South O are taking steps to break down language barriers.
The most recent census data shows Omaha's Hispanic population has doubled in the past decade. New at 10, KMTV Action 3 News reporter Emily Zink spoke with two officers who made it their duty to be able to communicate.
Hola, soy oficial Alcántara.
Soy la especialista en prevención de crimen del Departamento de Policía en el recinto sureste.
Y estoy aquí para servirte.
About 20 people employed by the Omaha Police Department are fluent in Spanish.
Oh, y no se ve.
Even though more Spanish-speaking officers are needed, the community, especially South Omaha, greatly benefits from the resources OPD has.
People are trying to communicate with you. People are trying to tell you what's the problem and what their issue is. And it's nice to be able to speak to them directly.
Texas native Sergeant Nicholas Yanez always knew that he wanted to be a police officer. He wanted to work in a city where being bilingual would be an asset to the force. He found Omaha was that place.
It was very frustrating for me because I really wanted to help. I really wanted to understand them, and I wanted to be able to communicate my side of it to them so they could understand this process.
Unlike Sergeant Yanez, Officer Rutina Alcantara was not fluent in Spanish when she was hired by the Omaha Police Department.
Que se ven en las noticias se van a ver.
But after years of patrolling in South O and becoming frustrated that she couldn't easily communicate, she took it upon herself to learn Espanol.
When I started speaking Spanish very fluently, I saw right away that there's relief on someone's face when they see, oh, they speak my language, and then, you know, it just starts the conversation going. Hola, buenos días.
Being able to communicate in Spanish is crucial for solving crimes in Latino community.
To be able to make a connection and communicate with somebody and really get good details and then make a good arrest. It's essential. We need that when we're speaking in English. We need a good communication. So in Spanish, it's just as necessary.
Speaking the language can also save lives.
The man with the gun was intoxicated and he didn't speak English. So he kept yelling in Spanish, and they kept yelling commands to him in English, but he wasn't understanding. So I showed up immediately after, and I was able to give out a few commands in Spanish. He understood what I was saying. He complied with my demands, and it turned out to be a non-lethal situation.
Being a bilingual officer not only breaks down any barriers between a citizen and an officer, but it also builds trust. Trust is crucial for the Omaha Police Department to both protect and serve all of Omaha.
In any community, you want to have that trust between the police and the community, and I think we've definitely done that in South Omaha.
Every day, Spanish-speaking officers are out patrolling the streets of South Omaha,
¿Cómo están?
building relationships and serving a community.
Pues buenos
The
días,
hard work
hombres.
doesn't go unnoticed by the Latino community.
They feel very happy when there is an officer who can speak Spanish so they can communicate freely with.
Not only do the citizens of South O get something out of having Spanish-speaking officers in their neighborhood,
¿Este pasaporte que tienes lo perdiste aquí en Omaha?
the bilingual officers also get something too.
It's a tool you can't put on your belt, and it's something that, really helps you have a relationship with your community.
Emily Zink, KMTV, Action 3 News.
A Spanish translator works at the Southeast Precinct full-time. A volunteer Sudanese translator also works at the precinct to deal with Omaha's growing Sudanese population.
A California law allowing